Hello everybody, MichaelBtheGameGenie here. I forgot that I don't have my countdown clock on my, I should have brought that down for my laptop. How's everybody doing? I am so sorry I'm a little bit late, guys. I have been working away here, trying to build these two cabinets this last couple days, and also trying to live my life. Whose birthday is it? I feel like it's my birthday. Happy birthday to Nikki Z, though. And, yeah, happy belated birthday, Michael Suna as well. Garage Gamer, I hope you guys can hear me okay. Let me know in the chat. I got my Street Fighter 2 Legacy cabinet built yesterday. I also have, you can see on the side, my Midway Mortal Kombat Legacy cabinet built today, too. So tonight we're going to be doing a little gameplay of these, plus I'll give some first impressions. And I think a lot of people out there have kind of heard how these are already, so I'll probably confirm it a little bit, unfortunately. You know, I need to put more time into it. But there's definitely some room for improvement with these cabinets. They're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. The screen and the stereo speakers are such a huge upgrade. But there's just some things that are real head scratchers with the design. Alright, so who do we got here tonight? Anyways, I see a bunch of people here in the chat. I see Sling Spade, Hollywood Polo, Nikki Z, Michael Suna. Who else do we got? Garage Gamer, Mark L. Guys, thank you so much for joining me so late. I apologize, but what happened was, I was trying to build, I meant to do this earlier, but I was trying to build my Mortal Kombat Midway Legacy cab, and I noticed when I got it built, you'll notice when I'm playing this, the bezel is not aligned correctly, and some of the screen is actually cut off on the top and to the side. So I took the cabinet apart again and tried to rebuild it, but unfortunately when I did that, it delayed me like an hour. But also I got the screen up and off, and I took the screws out, and I realized I couldn't adjust the screen, the bezel at all, to make it look better on the screen. So I'm going to have to put a ticket in with Arcade1Up and see if they can send me another bezel, or I might need a whole screen where the screws are, you know, not put in properly. I don't know what to do. It's frustrating. Hi Todd Cottrell, how's it going? Just built my Capcom Legacy, absolutely love it, but the control deck and raised edges are horrible. Yeah. I'm also 5'11", and I can easily comment on the fact that the viewing angle problem is the real deal, unfortunately. So, you guys, if you haven't seen the Capcom Arcade1Up Legacy Edition yet, this is this is it. These are the 12 games. It's very similar for the people that had the Capcom Street Fighter Cocktail Cabinet. I think these are the exact same 12 games that were included on that. The only thing was they looked kind of funny. They were back-to-back, so it's not really the best for horizontal games. And the only vertical game on the cabinet was actually Commando. So anyways, what we're going to do tonight, I'm going to play through these. I'm going to try to catch all you guys in the chat. I'm going to move my pub table. New cabs. That's right. How's it going, WKRP in Cincinnati? Glass Babies. Bobby Brown, how are you? So, here we go. Let's get out again. I don't want to do that. I just want to exit. There we go. So there is some really cool features. Like the pause feature and going back to the games is incredible. Well, Sling Spade, I know you're saying 5'11", and you're glad you didn't buy this, but there's still some value to it. But I mean, I hate the fact that you would have to do anything. It's like why I didn't want to buy Outrun, because I know I'm buying a brand new product that then I'm going to have to modify to enjoy. And that just doesn't seem right. With this, I'm going to be doing a very quick mod video that's going to improve this 10,000-fold. The problem is it's really just a couple inches too short. And like the screen should have been recessed more. But it's fixable. It just sucks that you have to fix it. It's not expensive to fix, not by any means. It's just not going to look super pretty. You'll see. You'll see when I do it. 6'5", so I guess I'm out. Well, it depends. Like, here's the problem with it. I like playing fighting games standing up. I don't like being on a stool playing fighting games. So, you know, I have to stand up, and where I'm 5'11", I am losing top portion of the screen. I guess the only benefit of that is, I don't know if you can see it here, but my bezel actually comes down already and cuts off a part of the top of the screen. So when I was playing Final Fight last night, half my score was down up there. And I guess with the line of sight issue, I can't see that problem anyways. So, double problem solved? Oh, Jester, how's it going? Conte, need a riser. Yeah, that's the thing. Basically, I'm going to build probably a 4-inch or 5-inch riser for my riser. It's the stupidest thing in the world, but it's the way to fix the problem. Yeah, totally. And, like, it's not a huge deal. The other thing, too, I love the actual attention to detail where they put, let me just show you here, where they put these side panel pieces in. I get it. They were in the real cabinet, but P-Dub said it best. In the real cabinet, there's probably about this much space. But with this, I mean, you have to play like this, and basically you're bumping up against this constantly. Like, when I'm playing a fighting game, my hand's more out like this. So the other cabinets where they had the side pieces, that worked a lot better. You guys have seen that there's a fix for that where you can buy washer spacers that lift this up, and then you'll just play on this anyways. I can rest on this anyways, but there is the Worry Fishbee production mentioned of rubbing the art off there. So, yeah, I love the attention to detail and trying to do the classic arcade, but sometimes I question, man, like, you know, was there any quality control? Did anybody actually try this before this went to market? I love Arcade1Up, and I don't want to say anything negative. It's just really strange that some of these things happened. And I'm not trying to jump on this to get attention or views, because again, you guys know, I love Arcade1Up. I don't want... I was so excited about this, and I'm just a little disappointed. And I sold cabs to get it too, so... Yikes. Anyways, trying not to be super negative about it, because there is a lot of positives. The stereo speakers, the lighted marquee, the design of the Street Fighter cabinet is beautiful, and the screen looks so much better. I've talked enough. Let's play some games. Also, hit me with your thoughts too, guys. Does the old control panel fit? No. You wouldn't be able to put the old control panel on. Because this has the same as if you guys have ever had like Pac-Man 40th, Miss Pac-Man, or Star Wars. These have two J pieces that go here on the side that the control panel goes down on. And where it wouldn't fit, I guess, is back here. I don't know, it's a really weird design choice. Oh, Michelson, I'm very jealous. Hopefully my Legends Pinball gets here by middle of next month, if not early next month. Negative equals keeping it real and honest. No, sometimes people are negative just for the sake of being negative. It sucks, but that's how they try to get attention, to be negative, and I never want to be that guy. I want to try to give the best example of how I feel about it. That's what I always do. I might come off overly positive sometimes. It's because I really am that way. I really like it. And if I have a problem, I'm going to tell you, I really have a problem. This stuff with the bezel drives me nuts. I'm wicked OCD, and I hate the fact that I don't know how this happens in the factory where they don't make sure that these lines match up exactly with the edges of the screens. Like, every time I get a cab like it, it drives me nuts. All right. Anyways, you guys get to see me play some Street Fighter 2. So I always play as Ryu or E Honda. I'm going to say I watched some of Ralph playing this last night, and Ralph had some serious challenges doing some of the moves. Luckily, that's a start. All right. There we go. That's not a bad start, eh? Street Fighter plays like Street Fighter. It is a little awkward to do the moves, and I can't do them like this. There's just not enough space. You guys can't see my hands, so I don't know what I'm doing that. But it is really hard to do. All right. There it is. Hey, Sean, how's it going? Oh, yeah, also, I don't sleep, guys, so thanks for hanging out with me a little bit tonight. So this is just Street Fighter II The World Warrior. This is the marquee game for the cabinet. I don't ever remember seeing this one specifically in the arcade. I remember seeing Championship Edition, and especially Street Fighter II, Super Street Fighter II. I remember when that came out. And just like the other Street Fighter, I'm having trouble doing the Dragon Punch. I also don't like blocking, so that's not the game's fault. Oh no, God no. Oh yeah, here we go. Woo! Woo! Like, it's still fun, but I am bent over here. Like, let me put it on pause for a second so you can see. Like, watch poor Mike. This is how I gotta play this. Oh my god. All right, can you see me? So I'm like bent over here. This is how I'm playing it. Oh god. Don't judge me. But yeah, this is probably. Why'd you do that for? All right, we're gonna resume game. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, if you're like me, old, this is not going to help your back. Chun-Li, why you got to do me like that? Oh, why am I... Oh, that's not good. Ah! Yeah, I know that too. It might be the sticks, but I can do the moves fine in Marvel vs. Capcom. I just don't understand it. Maybe I just suck. There's always that possibility. Take it, Chun-Li! You're going down, baby! Yeah, Dragon Punch! Oh no! Why? Yeah, there it is! Victory! Anyways, that's enough Street Fighter. The one thing I am super happy with this, where this is a massive, massive upgrade over the Arcade1Up first generation, is the fact that where it has stereo speakers, we don't have that horrible, horrible issue with the original one, where I think the sound on the left side wasn't programmed to come through the mono channel, so you could only hear the stuff over here on the right side, like if the character was getting hit. If you were doing moves over here, characters were getting hit over there, the actual sound didn't input. Weird, weird, weird thing that happened. I always make jokes when this stuff comes up with Arcade1Up. If you guys watch The Office, I love Arcade1Up, but if you watch The Office, do you remember the episode where Dunder Mifflin Paper Company sent out the paper with the watermark of the mouse doing something sexual to a cartoon duck? And Creed calls up the company and goes, "Oh my god, I'm quality assurance. I picked the wrong year not to go into the factory for the full year." And that's always what it reminds me of with the Arcade1Up stuff, because this stuff is simple, man. Like, they should be catching some of this stuff. I don't understand it. I'm not going to dog on it because there's a lot of positives with this, but jeez, I need to spend more time with it. But like, it's frustrating. Like, I don't understand how this stuff happened. All right, so we're going to quit that one. I'm also trying to get used to that. All right, Street Fighter II Championship Edition. It's essentially, you guys know, it's the same game, except they add a couple more characters. We won't do all these in order. We'll go play some of the other games, too, to keep it a little bit more interesting. Glenn is making a trackball for the ALU. Yeah, he is. And I have his trackball, the Model 2 trackball, with my Centipede cabinet, and it's fantastic. I was watching some of his live stream yesterday. The only thing I noticed is his trackball is going to be smaller. So there's like a cap that goes in there. He did a live stream. Go check it out if you want to take a look. My youngest daughter loves Darkstalkers. That's one I'm very excited about to get on this cabinet. Because, like, other than getting the original Street Fighter and a couple more versions of Street Fighter 2, this cabinet didn't have a ton of extra games. But Darkstalkers is a great addition. And Commando, even though it's a vertical game on a horizontal screen, I'm excited to play Commando too. Alright, so I'm going to switch it up this time. I'm going to play as my man, E Honda. Let's do it. Alright, get ready to bend over and kill my back here. Buttons are good. Sticks feel good. I love the fact they included the... Take it. Oh, the controls work so much better, like, just for small things like that. Get off me! Stop biting me! Worse than my daughter. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's exciting. I like that. The screen looks so much better. The BOE monitor, I can't even explain how much of an upgrade that is. I'm cheap. I'm a cheap Street Fighter player. Like, how disgusting is that giant fish there? Get out of here. I do like Street Fighter a lot. do. Nope. Nothing you, Guile. Anyways, Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. You can already tell big difference in quality there. Quick game. So we'll come back to some more Street Fighter, but let's switch it up right for now, and we'll go back and forth to kind of take a look at the game. I'm also going to take a sip of coffee and check out the chat. Centipede trackball is smaller. I hope the Arcade1Up trackball and spinner will work well in Tempest. Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, Glenn's products are so good. I don't know why they didn't work with them. I mean, it would have been easy for them. David Mendoza, let's see combos. Cheap Fighter 2 Glass Babies, that's me. Need double riser mod. Yeah, and Destro! So the Midway is the same cab style, right? It's the exact same cabinet as the Capcom. Smaller ball. Arcade1Up has that champion video game player in fighting games that do Q&A for them. Their Q&A is a little bit different. From what I can get the impression, Justin Wong does gameplay QA. I don't think he's doing build quality QA. But then again, he also plays the games, and I mean, like, then if I come back and say these controls are terrible, and Justin Wong says, oh, they're fine, who am I to say anything compared to Justin Wong, right? So, yeah, but I'm thinking he's doing gameplay QA. I don't know what they have in terms of build QA, right? I know they have quality tests in the factory, but... Oh, I'm so sorry, WKRP in Cincinnati. I was getting excited there. Shouldn't have done that. Also just ran into my plunger. Please tell me I didn't break that. Ugh. All right. Oh, what did I do here? 1944, the Loop Master. Let's rock and roll. Love this game. If you guys never had the Final Fight cabinet and you're considering getting this just for some of the games on the Final Fight, man, I'm telling you right now, every game on the Final Fight was hot fire. 1944 is one of the best, so I'm excited to have this now with a better screen, stereo speakers. And I don't know if you can see it in the camera view. I'll move it in closer. But you can see where the bezel is not on right. And you can see some of that right there. That top score is actually hidden behind the bezel. The screen is actually buried. So, not the coolest. All right, let's take a quick play. I was talking to Mike Dalton, the guy I sold a bunch of my cabs to. He's a great guy, you know, YouTube fan, big fan of Cool Toy Doug, and, you know, he knows who I am too. So anyways, I was over there earlier today, and I was talking to one of his buddies, and I said, how you enjoying the Final Fight cab? And his buddy said, oh man, 1944 is incredible. And I was like, yeah, it's an awesome game. And he was like, I started playing it the other day, but I had to stop because my forearm just got so bad. And it's true, man. This is an endurance ride because you're just constantly pressing this fire button. It's one of the games could have benefited from a turbo. I would like to see Arcade1Up do more shooter cabinets. Oh yeah, this is the stuff right here. I don't want that. I don't want to die. Not on the first level. I gotta get my points. Booyah! Oh yeah, I'm gonna die real soon though. Some people mentioned there was some smoothing filter on the Capcom Legacy cabinet. I have not seen that at all. I was talking to Shotgun Sean about it this weekend too when he was on our show. And he mentioned, nope, I didn't see any smoothing filter, and I gotta agree with him. I don't see it. I need that. Need it. Shot. Power up. Love, love, love this game. Yeah. Huge, huge fan. Name entry already. Wow. Didn't even let me continue. Wow. Zoher! What's happening, brother? I am not going to smash my cabinet, no matter how many times you'll ask me. Yeah, Nikki Z, I'm worried about that. I'm worried about that E3. Oh, I got room for 3 more cabinets. That's what I've got room in here for now. You'll also notice I've got a space down there at the end of my arcade. I sold my Pac-Man 40th, and now I've got my Namco. Even though I said I wasn't going to buy it, I've got my Namco Legacy Edition coming, and I'm going to replace Pac-Man. I couldn't help it, the yellow side panels and the fact that it's not going to have the screen filters made me jump in and buy. Hopefully the Namco Legacy Edition is closer to what we already have with Miss Pac-Man and what the Pac-Man 40th was. Screen is really, really nice, Hollywood Polo. The screen, the sound, the games all play really well. The problem's just in the cabinet design. And obviously some just minor quality assurance issues, like making sure the bezel is put on in the right place, especially for OCD people like me. Thank you for the comfort, Polo. I appreciate it. All right, let's get out of 1944. Love this game. Quick game. And move on to Street Fighter 2 Turbo. And we'll get to see the coolest intro in video game history. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, Super Street Fighter. Now I remember. Yeah, still, I love this intro. There's a lot of repetition here with this one. There's a lot of the same Street Fighter games, just different options. And I'm not an excellent fighter, so I don't really get the differences. Ryu! Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get my butt beat, aren't I? Oh! He's ready for me. Oh, man. Ryu! Ryu! We gotta do better than this. I'm also not playing straight on, so that's not helping me. Oh my goodness. Oh, Alan, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. Smash a cab. I can't do that, brother. Oh, wow. This is embarrassing. Don't tell anybody how I live. Wow! Wow. I got beat up bad in that one. All right. I forget sometimes, too, that you got to use this. All right, so now I'm going to show you guys my mad skills in Ghosts and Goblins. And when I say my mad skills in Ghosts and Goblins, I mean my mediocre Ghosts and Goblins skills. Figure out a better way to do this. Yeah, there we go. Maybe that'll work. I'm playing more straight on. Alright, guys. Well, I can kind of see the screen filter now. That's weird why they keep doing this. Ooh, torch. That means horribleness. Oh, of course. This is what I get for bragging. See, that's what I get for bragging. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Alright, let's see if we can get the knife now. It's too cocky and I paid for it. Give me that king crown, somebody. Getting the pints. Getting the points. Oh my goodness. Pearl necklace. There we go. Oh, Zohar, you didn't have to do that. Please don't hate me after reading my global fan page posts. I still love Arcade1Up, just really hate them right now. I know, Zohar, I read it, brother. I gave it a like. I completely understand, man. It's frustrating. You've been putting your heart and soul into this. You've been reaching out to them. Other people have told them, and it's tough, man, not to get what you want. I totally get it. Don't worry about it, brother. You got no negativity from me there. All right, resume game. This is what I get for bragging to everybody. Usually I can make it to the second level on my first life. And I usually do okay, but I'm taking it on the chin here tonight in this. This is the first game where I said, you know what, I can kind of see that. Oh, I got the torch. This is a nightmare. You might just have to quit this game. It's all over once you get the torch. Terrible. Man. So I had a really good game in Final Fight last night. I was putting in my initials, and for some reason the initials go really quickly. I didn't even get to the end part. Yes, continue play. As long as I don't have the torch. If I have the torch, it's going to be a nightmare. Oh, I still have the torch. Why? God, why? Oh, come on. Somebody give me something different. Give me something good. Oh! Praise be. Now, the test is if I can get past the goblin here. Ah, of course I can't. Ah, enough of this. I played terrible. I'm usually much better. You guys will never believe me, though. Alright. I'm going to turn on the coolest intro in arcade history, in my opinion. One of them, anyways. And, catch up on some of the comments. Complete Geek TV. What did I miss? I really hope the Atari Legacy Cab has more of a slanted screen. I totally agree. Have you ever finished it? I finished the NES game once, and I will never, ever, 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 ever do it again. It's just too bad. Hey Mike, do you think Final Fight 1944 play better on this cab or about the same as the original Final Fight cab? You know, that's an interesting question. The controls are a little bit different. I think they all play as well. I mean, like, with those games, I play usually Final Fight in 1944. I'll play sitting down. So, they are okay. I mean, there's still limitations because of the control stick, right? And your hand right there. I found it kind of a little bit weird in Final Fight last night. And also, I don't use the double attacks for the kick and punch, the jump and punch together. I don't use those when I'm playing through. But I'll use them when the barrels come up to try to get the points. And I found it, sometimes they didn't work when I was trying to press the two buttons together to do the special moves in Final Fight. But, yeah, it all seems pretty good to me. I mean, I don't have any complaints about it. You know, I still miss my cabinets, but then again, I've also grown up as a collector and never let anything go. It's on the new Pac-Man Legacy Cab. What is Evil Genius? I do have Pac-Man Legacy coming. It was originally slated to be here Friday, which is why I moved so quickly to sell my Pac-Man 40th anniversary. But the delivery got delayed, and now it's not going to be here till Monday. But I'm a big boy. I could wait. I also, it was funny, Complete Geek TV, if they're still here, they'll know this. I've been waiting for like a year for Ys 9 to come out, and I keep going to GameStop, well, EB Games here in Canada, and I kept going to all other places searching it, and I just never saw it come out. And then a couple of weeks ago, I found out that it came out at the beginning of February, and I was like, what is going on? So I went to Amazon, and it was there for $69.99 Canadian. And that's for the deluxe special edition version that comes with the art book and all this stuff. And I was like, I just want the regular version. Maybe I'll get the downloadable version. And went online to the PlayStation Store. It's $79.99. It's $10 more for the downloadable E version for your PlayStation compared to the special edition version directly from Amazon. So obviously I ordered the Amazon one, and that's actually... I ordered that Saturday, and that's already here in Newfoundland today, so I just got to wait. The problem is our post office is kind of terrible, so it's going to take another 2 days, even though it's already here, for our post office to get it out to me. All right, Super Street Fighter 2, the new challengers. I was so excited when this came to Super Nintendo. I love Cammy. I don't know how to play as Cammy, that was the only problem. But I love Cammy. I have such a crush on Cammy. Cammy was my crush growing up. Something about what she wore, I guess. Oh my god. Oh wow. There we go. Go get it, Ryan. Cannon spike. I'm in trouble. Ah, there it is. That was a fun fight, though. I don't mind losing as long as it's fun. Well, I'm getting more used to doing the... Oh my goodness. I don't like that. Cheap Fighter 2! I'm also going to be kicking myself if they come out with a Street Fighter Live 2, but this is more about a space issue, really, guys, than anything else for me to get in these legacy cabs. I looked at it exactly for consolidating because I didn't know how else I was going to be able to fit Killer Instinct and... because I didn't want to let any of my cabinets go, right? They're like my babies. You win today, Cammy. I'll be back. I turned my Gen 1 Street Fighter into Multicade a long time ago. I considered doing that with the Pack 40. I was like, you know, this can become a Donkey Kong pretty quickly. Perfect. All right. So, let's check out one of the new games. Commando. Yeah. For my II Arcade. I applaud you, sir. I'm definitely an Arcade1Up fan, and my Arcade1Up clearly shows that, but it is getting tiresome when I know I have to mod my newly purchased cab. Yeah, Alan, you make a good point there. I mean, that is frustrating. You should never have to buy something new and immediately start thinking about ways that you need to make it. Like, I understand, like, if you don't like the buttons and you don't like the sticks, things like that, that's fine. But, like, to make it playable, like, to add risers and, like, the outrun, like, you know, that's frustrating. It shouldn't be like that. I don't know. And, you know, I guess they thought, man, people are going to play these on stools. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like I would have to play it. Like P-Dubs did this in his review for, well, then again, the Neo Geo MVSX was the same way. Like, but I would have to play it. Like, you can't really see, it's not good, but way back here in order to get the screen at the level, and I'm still bent over a little bit. Like, that's wild. I'm being pretty negative. I don't know what to say. Let's try Commando. I like that they added the bezels in for the sides of the screen. I'm totally okay with that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this... Maybe I shouldn't turn down Commando, because I am not used to playing this at all. Good thing they didn't put Gunsmoke on this, because I'd be really embarrassed. I do not know how to play this. Ah! Man, I am horrible. Can I just go again? Or is that it? Wow! Yeah, I'm never beating this one. This is one good for arcade enthusiasts that don't like those games you can just quarterback in. Wow! Ah. Ooh, I gotta go rescue that dude. Give me the dude. Ah, I missed the dude. Ah! Alright. Ready Player One. This is fun, though. I will tell you one thing about this. This makes me feel better about the Tempest cabinet. Because I was pretty negative about the Tempest cabinet because it's a vertical game that's going to be playing on a horizontal screen. But honestly, that isn't that bad. I'll probably end up getting Tempest now, especially if screen's slanted appropriately and it's a good viewing angle. Yes, that's exactly what I was just saying, Alan. That's so funny. R.I.P. Gunsmoke. I'm fine with them putting Street Fighter 1 in, and that's probably what I'll go to next. I had a lot of experience playing Fighting Street on the TurboGrafx 16 CD, so I'm pretty happy they included Street Fighter 1. Alright. So, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, the Ultimate Championship. I also had Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo for a home console. It's the best version of the game. Can anybody guess what home console had Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo for it? Let's see in the chat. It's going to take a minute for it to come up, but let's see what you guys think. See if you know which system. Cheat Fighter 2 Judgment Day. That's my favorite game. Schned 2000, how's it going? You gotta press the buttons and use the stick. That's what I was doing wrong. Power JVD compels you. Alright, nobody's guessing yet. Which home console had a really, really super decent version of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo on it? Nice Sling Spade. That's an awesome game. I am possibly going to an arcade tomorrow, depending, well, not an arcade. I'm going to a local bar here, and I'm going to a local bar that actually has a Bram Stoker's Dracula. Was Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo out for the SNES? I don't know about that, but I know there was a really good version on another. Everybody's saying SNES. Sling Spade, you genius. It was the Panasonic 3DO, and it was incredible. Best game on the system. Anybody who owned a 3DO had to have Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. So, yeah, I'm going to a barcade tomorrow, and there's 2 pinball tables in there that I know of. Not a barcade, it's the Geek Bar here, which is right next to my wife's work. And they have Bram Stoker's Dracula, and they also have the Gottlieb Super Mario Brothers table that P-Dubs has. So, ever since I saw P-Dubs' video, I couldn't wait to play that. So, really excited to play that tomorrow. 3DO is the answer, man. All right. Oh, what happened? I didn't go into it. That's a good answer. The Ultimate Championship. You're going to get it, Akuma. Why'd you look at your tongue, Cammy? That's so weird. It's such a weird animation. I don't know if I'd buy a Primal Rage cab. Maybe a Brutal Paws of Fury. I had Brutal Paws of Fury for the Sega CD. I don't know if I'd want a Primal Rage cab. I was never a big Primal Rage fan. I kind of got enough fighting games at this point too, I think. Let's go Ooper Duper Fast. We're going to play as Ryu, my favorite. We're going to Mexico to play T-Hawk. And he's going to beat me bad. I do not do well against the bigger characters. What did I tell you, man? Ooh. Wow. Ow! Wow! He beat me real bad. I need some practice in this one. Looks good, sounds good. They did a good job with it, that's for sure. All right. Quick game. Let's check out some more of these bad boys. Let's check out Strider. Your baby brother stole your phone. So is your baby brother definitely not Zohar Zohar? Akuma, no, Akuma cannot be a playable character. At least I don't think he can. Yes, we luckily avoided the full lockdown. We had an outbreak here, and now we're back into, I think it's called Wave 2. So we can go in, we just have to wear masks, and, you know, we got to be super careful. There's specific precautions, but I believe the Geek Bear is back open again. If not, I won't be playing pinball tomorrow. All right, let's play some Strider. I was really excited to get this game when I first got my Final Fight cabinet, but I ended up not playing it as much as I thought I would. I played Strider on the NES, and yeah, that's okay. And I played Strider on the Genesis, but for whatever reason, I never super got into the arcade version. But I was getting more into it before I sold my cab. There we go. Nope. Don't want that in my life. Ah, I didn't do the jump, so I gotta go down here and fight this guy. Oh my. Why did I do that? There we go. There it is. You guys remember when I did Spacey Stream and I just kept saying, and there it is. There it is. There it is. A man of many talents, like saying there it is over and over again. What's this? I want this. There it is. Woo! What do you got? What do you got? Alright. I don't know what happened there. There we go. Whoa! Dude! Dude! Ooh, I didn't know about the slide. I don't know what I got done here, but it's weird. Alright, here we go. Ah! Alright. Come back down, my friend. And you're in for trouble. Massive trouble. Boom, 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 boom. What? Someone beat Strider in 8 minutes and 15 seconds. That's nuts. Oh, why am I doing that? Ah! Anyways, that's enough Strider for today. Quit game. Alright. So what do we got left? We have Darkstalkers, of course. Final Fight. Final Fight has to be next. Yes, it needs to be 300. Sling Spade. Third floor arcade with Jason is getting the Pong pub table. He said everything is on for April 15th shipping. Yeah, I've seen a couple people say that. Like, it still looks like it's going to happen. So, let's see. Hopefully Pong pub table is good like everybody wants it to be. I think it's going to be short. Like, I have a real pub table that I actually stream from and have in my arcade. And I got a feeling that the Pong pub table is going to be quite a bit shorter than this. More like a classic dinner table. That's my guess for the Pong pub table. Nikki Z says it 100% right. It is really super cool looking. Like, it's not cool looking. All right. Usually when I play Final Fight, I'll play as Cody. Cody's my guy, but tonight we're going to play as Mike Hager for this demonstration. I really don't think they should have done the raised edges. I think that they should have... I will say something really quickly. I think one of the reasons they did the raised edge was for separation, because most people play with their Arcade1Ups crammed up against another Arcade1Up, and sometimes there's slippage when you're playing. Your hand goes over the... Oh, look. Wow. Yikes. Sometimes when you're playing, there's slippage right there, and my side art is peeling off. Yikes. So there's slippage when you go from another one. So if this is like this, you can kind of put them bar tight up next to each other, and then your hands are locked into here. Maybe that's a reason. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to get my head around this. All right, resume game. I went off track there. Give me the cash. Like, I can't tell you about how good the screen is, the speakers are. Like, that is definitely a massive upgrade compared to the Wave 2 Final Fight and Wave 1 Street Fighter. No question about that at all. I got exactly what I wanted to there. The only problem is the, you know, like I mentioned, there's some drawbacks with the cabinet. Oh, no! And what's funny is, I had Final Fight 2 as a kid, and even though I'm a Cody guy for Final Fight, and like Final Fight CE, I won't play as anybody else. Like, I only play as Mike Hager for Final Fight 2. But it's the only game I'll play as Hager. Everything else is somebody else. Like, even Mighty Final Fight I'll play as Cody. Ooh. Way to take an L, Hager. What's this guy's name again? Damned. Get out of here. German suplex. Pile driver.
should play as Hager more often. I do like German suplexing people. Oh, that's not fun. Why am I getting beat up like that? Drop kick. Pile driver. What an awkward pile driver. And there we see Ivy. Roxy, sorry. Oh, I don't like that. What are you doing, Doug? That's not my boy, Doug. There we go. I'm doing okay, Retro Machine. I would usually play this on a stool. I've learned with beat 'em ups, stool's the option, especially a long one. Like Final Fight is long, man. People forget. Like Final Fight, like there's times I've talked about this before. One of the things I really like, there's a pause button. One thing I was noticing last night though, I would pause it sometimes, and it wouldn't pause exactly where I paused. Like it was going back like a couple seconds. So I had to redo boss fights. Weird stuff was happening last night when I was pressing the pause button. But one thing that I'm really excited about, I used to play Final Fight, and my wife would call me out of nowhere and say, oh no, there's a problem with our daughter. Yeah, you need to come upstairs. Like it was never anything serious. Obviously, I would just leave the game. But if it was something with discipline or something like that, Lara would say, oh, you need to come up and talk to your daughter. I need help. She's not being good right now. And I'd be like, oh, well, I'm on stage 3 of Final Fight, and if I leave, that's going to be the game. But now, if my wife calls me and I'm playing through a game of Final Fight, I can just pause it and go hang out with her. My wife is 5'11", and women are always looking up at her and making weird eye contact. Yeah, my wife's kind of tall, too. My wife is somewhere between 5'10" and 6 foot, depending on what she'll do with her posture. She has bad posture because she intentionally tried to seem shorter than what she was all her life. She also does this weird thing with her legs that when we started dating, I used to tell her, I don't know if you guys remember the old Alien movie called The Arrival, but she used to do almost look like the backward knee bend thing from the aliens in The Arrival. Just to try to make herself seem shorter. It's the craziest thing. Resume game. We gotta see at least one Andor before we go on to our next game. Take it, Poison. It's burger time. There we go. I love Final Fight. Yeah, if you guys have a Wave 2 Final Fight, it'd be almost worth your while to try to hold on to your Final Fight until you get the Legacy cabinet, so you can actually get a look at how different it is. I mean, everything looks darker. The contrast is just so much better. It's a much better picture. You guys know the color for these BOE monitors. And, I mean, the sound is just awesome in stereo. It's coming from the right place. It's not coming from right there on the screen, so I'm really happy with Final Fight, the change in Final Fight.
Perfect.
All right. Now, to the much maligned original Street Fighter. If anybody remembers, what was it? It Chapter 2 and seeing, oh man, I'm a big Stephen Keaton fan and I can't remember his name. Richie in the arcade playing this when he was a kid. This gave me a real Jonesin to play the original Street Fighter. So a lot of people are saying, oh, I would have just left it off, but I'm glad they included it. It's really hard to do the moves. Look at that. Man, just think about it. This came out and spawned one of the greatest, most revolutionary fighting games of all time. This is lucky this has even got a sequel. Oh. Yeah, that's a big thing for my wife too. I never really understand it, but she always wanted to be with a guy that was either taller than her or around the same height. Like Lara and all her sisters are like that. I mean, their dad is like, he's like 6'5". Like he's a giant. My father-in-law, and you know, they were attracted to taller guys. I'm not exactly a taller guy, but you know, I guess I was just nice enough to win my wife over. Yeah, the train in the background sounded great on Final Fight. All right, let's make this happen. Let's go Japan. Ryu! The sounds in this game are fantastic. Woo-hoo-hoo! Watch out, I'll do my kick. Ah! Round 2. Yeah! That was just crazy button mashing. There was no skill to that at all. Yeah, that's right. Boom! Street Fighter 1! Can you not love it? This is the coolest thing ever. I love it. I can't wait to actually play through this and give Sagat the giant scar across his chest. I'm a big fan of that. So that guy with the claw in his hand, Geki, is that possibly Vega from Street Fighter? I gotta look into the lore here later. Man, would I ever buy Cruis'n USA? I spent a lot of time playing Cruis'n USA when I was a kiddo. And here we are at the last one, finally. Darkstalkers. Just catching up in the chat here really quickly. Man, oh man, would I love Cruis'n USA. I would love a Daytona cab too. I wonder what else they could put on a Daytona cab. The thing about the next driving cab, like they've got to do something better than what they did. Like the sit-down bench, like I've played it and it's cool, but it is just too small. I mean, if you're gonna do a driving cab, I don't care if you're gonna make it a lot more expensive. Make it right, man. They better make Cruis'n. I sold my pair of originals when Outrun was announced. So, Brad, you don't think they're going to get to the goal with Space Ace? You think we're just going to get the Dragon's Lair cab? I think another thing that threw a bucket of cold water on the Space Ace build was how angry people were about the bring your own screen option. I don't think people were very happy about that. So, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not familiar with playing Darkstalkers at all. I never had a version of Darkstalkers, and I didn't really play it in the arcade. But I did have Night Warriors on the Sega Saturn, and I played that quite a bit. So we'll see what we can do here and see if any of those skills are transferable. Okay, we're going to go fast because I don't know how to play, so faster is better. Ooh, Morrigan. I don't know if you're any good, but I'm going to be you because you're very pretty. don't know how to do any of the moves. I'm just banging stuff around, but this is fun, fun, fun. I like it. How do you do your special, guys? I don't know, but I'll take the win. Yeah, I really, really like Darkstalkers. This was a great addition. All right, Felicia. Prepare to get smoked. And Capcom certainly knew what they were doing when they were making fighting games. And I've always been a big fan of Capcom's art style. I gotta learn how to do these specials. Wow! Wow! I got my butt kicked! Capcom's art is just so good. Awesome. Did an awesome job. Blocking will probably help, I guess, too. Oh my god. Wow. Wow! So this is combo heavy. This game's quite a bit combo heavy. Wow. Yeah, I like Darkstalkers. That's fun. I'm going to have a lot more fun playing that. So, I'm going to have to figure out something with this because I'm going to show you guys here. Like, when I'm playing, like, I am totally just my hands out here all the time. I can't play like that. I don't have the range of movement I need because you guys know I have trouble with my semicircles, and Rexer makes fun of me because I do my Olay to do my moves, and you got to be so deliberate when you're doing them on the Arcade1Up cabinets. Also, another thing, I don't know if you noticed, but the shade of blue for these buttons is darker than on the Model 1s. Like, it's the same thing with Mortal Kombat 2. These are darker blue buttons than the original. Do I still have time? And I don't know if you can see here, but you can see how the top of the screen is cut off. So I'm going to be taking this cabinet apart tomorrow and hopefully fixing. This will be easier to fix than the Mortal Kombat, which is unfixable, which I'm going to have to put a ticket in about the corner of the screen. Really disappointing. That one's not as bad though. This one's really bad. Like, you can see the light behind the bezel on both the side and up there. Yikes. Billy, how's it going, my friend? Space Ace Combo went like, hey, should we put a screen? No way, that will cost 15 more cents. Let's just have them use their phones, who cares? I don't think it went like that. I think that there was an increase priced in LCD screens. That's what John D said, and it really took away from their ability to do that. I don't know how much more it would cost, but they definitely need to put a second screen in there. Zohar, you're 100% right. They should definitely put a second screen in. Everyone is just adding washers to raise the CP. That's what I'm thinking about doing as well. It doesn't fix the problem, though, of if your hand's up here, you rubbing off this. And I wanted to show you guys this. If you take a look right here, I was doing something, and I noticed my side art's already coming off here on the side. So that's, I mean, I'll get some Gorilla Glue or something and try to put it back on, but that's concerning. I mean, like, this is like wave 1 type stuff, making sure you're, I don't know. I'm going to have to really spend some time with these. This is definitely not going to be something I'm going to review quickly because I got to get my head around, you know, what I want to say about this stuff. So far, you know, my wind's taken out of my sails a little bit. You guys know I'm a huge Arcade1Up fan, and I was so excited about these legacy cabinets, the idea of consolidating, and, you know, some of these things, what other people are reporting are very true. But I'll look for options to see if there's cheap ways to fix them, and we'll see. I mean, I can make a riser for my riser for about probably $10, $10, $15 each, and then, you know, we'll go from there. We'll see what happens. So, do you like my stocking cap? I'm trying to be cool toy. I need a haircut again. I also need to shave, too. I was in a work meeting today, and I'm sitting there, and I've got so much gray in my beard, and I had the stocking cap on, too. And anyways, one of the other executive directors said, "Oh, look, Grizzly Adams joined the conversation." Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me and hanging out tonight and letting me, you know, tell you a little bit about the Capcom Legacy cabinet and what I think of it and showing you some gameplay. Games are good. The screen is so much better than the Wave 1s and Wave 2s. Stereo speakers is a fantastic addition. Controls are good. Buttons are good. The pause stuff is really cool. There's so many cool features added in. There's problems with the design. It's a little bit too small. There's a line of sight issue. And these raised edges make it a little bit harder to control, especially for ham-handed people like myself. Anyways, guys,